What would you say are the biggest misconceptions people have about this concept of nullification?
Well, they don't know anything about it. They don't realize, I think the number one conception is they don't realize that this is how you enforce the Constitution. You have to have non-compliance with unconstitutional acts. Otherwise, government will never, ever, ever, in any situation, give up their own power. Maybe they'll throw you a little bone every few decades on one thing or another, but
Will.
that's just a scam, really, because their power continually grows. It doesn't matter who's in charge. So I think the greatest misconception is that people think that vote the bums out in the hopes that you just don't get new bums that continue expanding their power is how you defeat the federal government, or going to a federal court in the hopes that the federal judges are going to tell federal politicians to stop doing what they shouldn't have been doing in the first place. That's the greatest misconception, is that the tools that people have been using, they think are the way to stop federal power or government power in any level. And it really is not. That's not saying that people, I've never voted. I tried once for Ron Paul. I got a letter a few months later from the Secretary of State here in California that said, "Oh, we didn't see that you were on our rolls, so we didn't count your vote." I know there's some conspiracy theorists out there who think he really got way more than he did. I'm one of them, so
Yeah.
that's legit, at least on that part of it. But that's the only time I ever tried voting, because I can't bring myself to this whole lesser of two evils thing. I just can't do it. I don't feel morally right about it, but I understand how other people will choose to vote defensively. The thing is, if that's all you're doing, you might as well give up. It's pointless.